It's 6:30. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Natalie and welcome to my life. So I'm officially 6 months, you guys. That's freaking crazy. I went to sleep at like 10 something and I popped up around like 5, which is so surprising to me. Like, I feel well rested in a sense. Like, I could still sleep if I wanted to, but my body's not allowing me to. So I'm up. I can't believe I'm 6 months. Like, time is like literally flying. Like, before you know it, I'll be holding my sweet girl in my arms. It's truly been like an emotional roller coaster, but I have the best husband on this planet, and he's truly been there for me through this whole journey, emotionally, physically, spiritually. Like, he's literally always been there for me, and I'm so grateful for him. But anyway, before I get all emotional, today's video is a day in my life. I work from home today, so I will just bring you guys along on how I prepare myself for the day. Honestly, this is new, so you guys are actually really experiencing me actually getting up at like 6:30. This never happens ever. But really, getting up 6 months pregnant, getting up early is truly challenging. It's mentally and physically draining on me sometimes. Like, today, I don't know if it's just, I don't even know. Like, I didn't sleep the night prior, so I really do feel a little bit well rested. But this is the first time in a while where like my hips don't hurt, or like my groin doesn't hurt. So normally, like, I have to like lay in bed for a good while because like I'm dreading getting up. The only reason why I say it doesn't hurt is because I can lift my legs up right now and like there's literally like no major pain, thank God. But most days I have to lay here and find the strength to really get up and get ready. I really wish that I worked from home most days, but it doesn't happen like that right now. But anyway, let's get this day started. comes to working from home, I typically just keep my pajamas on, but lately I like to take it off and wear something a little bit more comfortable. Well, what's more comfortable than pajamas, right? I like to put on something different that is comfortable to walk around the house. I don't really always like keeping things that I slept in on when I work from home, because I feel like I feel more productive when I change out of my pajamas, if that makes sense. But I do keep a robe on. So I have these shorts that my mother-in-law got me, so I'm gonna wear these. And I also have this workout shirt. I'm not sure if this is even gonna fit me, but we'll see. Whoa. It didn't fit me like this before. Let me cut this off. You guys, my wedding ring has gotten to the point of like not fitting anymore. Like, I've noticed it's left a mark. I don't think you guys can see it because of the light, but yeah, I'm gonna still put it on. I did order a fake wedding band because I don't want to get to the point where I have to go to the hospital and they have to take it off. No. So I bought a new wedding band. Comes in today. So once that comes in, I'll definitely put my band away or give it to my husband to secure it somewhere until I can lose the baby weight when the baby comes. I'm not even gonna lie. I was about to say I always keep my Apple Watch on, but that is a complete lie because I always forget about it. So I try to remember to put it on because I try to do at least 3,000 steps a day. For me, if I can get 3,000 steps, then I've done a 30-minute workout. That's how I look at it in my eyes. Even with me being home, I like to smell good. So today's perfume is YSL Black Opium. Okay, so let's go ahead and spray. I love smelling good. Okay, I love smelling good. Luckily for me, baby girl doesn't have, well, a lot of people have sensitivity to perfumes, and so far I was just having this talk with a friend at work about how sometimes perfumes can disrupt your hormones and cause so many different issues. Luckily, YSL has been doing me great, but what I normally try to do now is just stick to like body sprays. Anything that's too strong, I don't wear at all. Like, I could just feel it disrupting something. So I sound so nasally right now because I had, excuse me, I had my ceiling fan on last night because I bleached my shower, which my husband was annoyed with me because he's like, why would you put bleach in the shower 4 hours before you gotta go to bed? I don't know, babe. I do crazy things. So I had my windows open as well as the ceiling fan to try to like get the air out, which it did a good job, so the smell wasn't too bad. And this is my robe. And what time is it? It's 6:55. So this is typically how I would normally get ready to go to work. Like, I would already have my work clothes put out. Like, if I don't do that, then I'm gonna be extremely late. If I'm scrambling for clothes, it's not good. Mind you, I don't know what fits anymore. Every day I'm growing. Okay, tomorrow I may be 2 times bigger. Who the heck knows? So I do my best to put clothes out the night prior, and then like things like my purse, my work laptop or whatnot, it's always downstairs. So that way I'm grabbing I'm putting my clothes on, I'm doing everything I need to do in my room, and then I go downstairs and grab my purse and all that stuff and grab breakfast. A lot of my work clothes, work pants are stretchy, and I wear a lot of dresses, so typically it's not too hard, but just in case, you never know when one of those stretchy pants are no longer gonna fit. And as you guys seen, like in the mornings, it's so important for me to try to implement self-care, like taking my time to brush my teeth, because during pregnancy you have that, I think it's called pregnancy gingivitis, and I don't want that. I really take my time to brush my teeth, and I always use, I think it's TheraBreath, to wash my mouth, because that really does, it kills bacteria, but it also keeps the good bacteria in your mouth. So I do my best to take my time with my dental hygiene. What I do need to get better at is flossing, which I don't have any, which is why you didn't see me flossing, and I have to get better at that. And of course, skincare. If you guys want more of an in-depth skincare on like what I use, because I had to put a lot of things to the side because I'm not supposed to use it during pregnancy. But if you guys want like an in-depth video on like my skincare isn't all that, to me at least. Like I still have like, you know, like I still have scarring from like pimples and whatnot. But I figured after baby's here, I'll get back into going to a dermatologist, going to a nutritionist. That way I can like balance my hormones, because it's not just like, oh, I seen this on TikTok, let me try it. Like, you can't do that. Like, you really have to go and find things that work for you. And I'm not really too much worried about it. I'm just trying to keep my skin as hydrated as possible, because pregnancy brings in dry skin, and I've already experienced it, and it's not fun. So I just try to keep my face as hydrated as possible with what I can use. But once baby is here and I can get prescribed things, then I'll really go back into like trying to take care of my skin. Every morning is not like this. There's times like you've seen, I don't know if I showed it on video when I was brushing my teeth. Most mornings when I brush my teeth, that kicks in my nausea. Like I'm over the sink or over the toilet throwing up. And it's always usually just bile. It's never like what I ate the night before, because it's already digested. But I'm like heaving each time. But today, thank God for my little baby who didn't jumpstart the nausea. So I tested the waters today, and so far so good. My body just feel restored. Like I feel great. Like this is how I want to feel every morning. If I feel like this every morning, then I can get a lot done. However, I already know midday I'm gonna need a nap. All in all, just do your best to prioritize self-care in the morning, because it does make your day a lot better. And of course, like braids is so convenient. I know a lot of people can't get braids, and I am so sorry. I am so sorry. But like for us, you know, women of color, when we do get braids, it's the most convenient thing ever. And in the mornings, if I am rushing or running late, like I don't even have to do anything. It's in a half up, half down. Most of the time, like I'll have it like this, like wrapped around or whatnot, which I'll probably just keep like this. But eventually it ends up falling. But it's the most convenient thing for me. Like, especially while pregnant. You want to be able to like minimize as much as you can. And if you can get braids or throw on a wig, even with wigs, like if you can throw on a braided wig, do that. Do that. See, it's already falling. But I thank God for Ariel. Shout out to Hair by Ari. That's the only person I go to for my braids, and she always hooks me up. And I don't know what I'm gonna get next. I'll probably take these out sometime later this month. But these are the most convenient things ever, okay? Convenient as heck. I love my braids. My hair is tucked away. Only thing I have to do is keep it moisturized, because I've noticed some flakes or whatnot. But keep it tucked away. Don't even bother your hair. Don't even touch it, okay? And makeup, again, I'm working from home today. I'm not gonna do anything to my face, but in the mornings, if I have time, I'll just normally put concealer on like the dark spots that either have pimples or like pimple scarring. I'll put concealer over it, and then put a everyday type of powder, set it, and that's it. And then brush my eyebrows and put some mascara on. That's literally what I'll do now. Before, your girl was glammed, okay, going to work, because why not? My mom always taught me, you never know who you're gonna meet. And I know she knows that I'm pregnant, but she knows, I could just hear her in my head. I could just hear her saying, at least throw some powder on. something. You don't know who you're gonna run into, and it's not saying that you're gonna run into like someone that you dated, because honey, your girl's married. I'm not trying to meet somebody else. But when you're in the marketing business, or you're in the social content world, like, you never know who you are gonna meet, who you want to collab with. So you always want to at least look decent. And of course, water. The fact that I still have ice in here is crazy. Shout out to the girl that left me a comment on my TikTok saying that these same cups are at TJ Maxx for $16.99. Mind you, I get this on Amazon for $28.99. And I made a video saying, stop trying to waste money on Stanley dupes, Stanley cup dupes, because there's cups like this out there that are $16.99, and my stupid ass paid $28.99 on Amazon. But at least I didn't pay $40. Yes, this is a Hydra Peak cup, Voyager. I got it on Amazon. If you guys would like the link to it, I'll put it down in the description. And you can hear the cup. You can hear the ice in here. I put ice in here last night, and it's been 8 hours. Right? What time is it? 7:04. I put ice in here probably about 9:45. There are better cups out there than the Stanley cup. But anyway, y'all, let me stop yapping. Let's go. Nothing like a hot, flavorful coffee. So typically I don't like to eat anything too early, but if I'm drinking coffee, drinking water, I'm gonna get hungry, and I can't do that to baby girl. Oatmeal. What's been working for me is the Quaker instant oatmeal fruit and cream. I never really have issues with this. I know there's oatmeal that have a lot more protein in it, but it's always sold out. Now, what was crazy? A lot of people don't realize you can measure your water from the packet, and that's how you always able to get the right amount, which is a half a cup. This is a half a cup. Okay, you can use the packets. Hope y'all having a wonderful morning. Because I am. I feel good today. Like, what? Do you know how long I've been trying to do this, like, day in my life, get ready with me to go to work? The last couple days I haven't been getting no sleep at all. But last night my husband's like, take your ass to bed. And not in like a mean way, but like when I get really sleepy, I get delusional and I start saying some like off the wall shit. So when I say off the wall shit, like, I'm not even gonna tell you guys what I told my husband yesterday, but he died laughing but wasn't surprised. So when I said it, he was just like, you need to go to bed. I'm just happy that I listened and I went to bed. And usually I'll have things to edit, but I didn't have nothing to edit. Like I edited everything. All my videos are posted to my YouTube. So if you guys are new to this channel, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, because I'm posting weekly now. Like I've been posting back to back from like, I think it's from Sunday or Monday. Like I've been posting back to back. I feel like I've caught up and made up for the times I haven't been posting. So I'm gonna be posting weekly. So if you guys are looking for a channel, that posts weekly and would like to follow my pregnancy journey, although I only got like 3 months left, feel free to hit that subscribe button, because I will be posting bangers as much as I can, as long as my body allows me to, okay? Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you like this video and all my other videos when you come across it. So I went to bed and I just feel great. So I really do appreciate him for like basically kind of forcing me to go to bed, like go to bed. So I appreciate that. But again, I still kind of woke up sleepy, but I feel like my body was already well rested, so I couldn't go back to sleep. So that's why I'm getting this coffee. I don't really drink coffee every day anymore. Like yesterday I had a matcha with sweet vanilla cream foam, and it was good. It was good. It's different. It's definitely different. All right, so this is how the oatmeal is looking. I normally just let it sit for a little bit before I eat it. My work doesn't start till 8:30, but I think I'm gonna go ahead and get a jump start on some things. All right, so this is my setup for today, and so I'm gonna go ahead and eat my breakfast, get started on some work, and I'll jump back on camera if we got some movement, if there's anything going on. All right, so I want to take a quick break. I've been working a good 3 hours now, and I'm getting hungry. Typically, I would eat a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, but I was stupid enough to leave the peanut butter and jelly and the bread at work. So I don't have nothing to eat. There's nothing to make or anything, so I have to order something, and that's the problem. You can never save money. And then the groceries are so freaking expensive. Like, what the heck? But I heard Aldi's the GOAT right now. Aldi's and Trader Joe's. So that's where I need to make a switch to, because Whole Foods and Publix, it's horrible. Y'all should be ashamed of yourselves. Anyway, let me see what I want to order to eat. And it's 10:36. It's still kind of like breakfast. And I don't want to like eat anything that's like too much for my stomach at this moment. It's 10:36. Panera is looking like the move right now. I don't even know if they're selling breakfast, or I don't know what they're selling right now, so it's kind of hard to even make a decision. Or I can get me an acai bowl from 3 Natives. They should put on their menu like if breakfast is no longer, I mean obviously if you still see breakfast in, you can still select it, but I don't know, y'all. It's so hard to make a decision these days. I don't want Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A has gotten to the point where I no longer want them. Probably do First Watch, but First Watch be expensive for no reason. I'll let you guys know what I pick. So I went ahead and ordered First Watch. I wanted some scrambled eggs, bacon, and home fries. So that should be here shortly. But I have literally no snacks, and I'm getting to that point of like, I don't want to get to the point of starvation. So I'm like, I have to keep drinking water, and the more water you drink, you gotta go to the restroom. Oh, let me show you. So I don't know if you guys heard of the newly generative fill on Photoshop. So I just re-downloaded Photoshop because, as you guys know, I want to get back into photography, and I've been playing around with it. And this is an old, extremely old photo, which I'll put on the screen. And I'm just trying to play around with the generative fill feature on there. You guys, it's a game changer. I really cannot believe that photography is about to make things so easy. So for me, with me only wanting to shoot outdoors in natural light, this is a game changer for me. And obviously people who shoot in studio, who shoot in who does newborn photography, wedding photography, this is also a game changer for everyone. But for me, I'm like, okay, this is perfect, because let's say I want to change the sky, right? This generative fill will give you the opportunity to just select the sky and write in the box to let them know like, hey, change this sky to a sunset. And they'll do that. And then with this picture, what I did was I took the background. I'm still playing around with it because I haven't done Photoshop editing in a long time. So I'm playing around with it, so it looks weird, but I'll show you guys what I did. So I took this background and then I changed it to this. So I gotta watch some YouTube videos on how I can perfect this, and you guys. And then when my baby get here, it's gonna be a game changer. And I don't want to do newborn photography. I think it's very risky. You have dealing with other people's newborns is, so I really do hats off to any woman, male who does that. Like that's a skill you gotta have. You gotta have patience, you gotta have gentle touch, and I'm sure I do, but I just don't want to be responsible for that. No, not at all. I prefer to just do outdoor portrait photography. That's me. That's what I'm comfortable with. But yeah, that's what I'm back and forth with. I'm like working, taking a break, jumping on here, teaching myself, because there's always a learning process when it comes to like jumping back into something that you enjoy doing. Mind you, I always wanted to do photography. Anyone who knows me, I've always had a disposable camera. And again, I used to model. If you guys want to see, if you guys want a blind reaction like some of my photos, we can do that too. Again, eventually I'll go into detail as to why I stopped modeling and why I chose to go into the photography world. We'll touch base on that on another thing, story time. I don't remember, as again, me and modeling is, we have separated from each other years after years ago. So some people would want to come to me because they think I remember how to shoot or how to pose. I'm even awkward now. I don't remember how to pose, but I know how your facial should look. I know how you're supposed to like relax, smile with your eyes. Like that's something that I feel like I didn't perfect, obviously, because I would have been in bigger agencies, right? But I was okay with it. And you know, for the new and upcoming people who want to go into modeling, that's where I fit in. Or people who want to do content creating and want to post better pictures on Instagram, like this is where I come in. Like you book me for that. You book me to shoot your confident pictures that you want to post, and hopefully your brand reaches out to you. That's where I come in. That's where I'll be charging. I'll no longer be doing free photo shoots. Only person who I'll be doing free photo shoots for is my baby, as well as my sister and my niece if she wants to do photos. But I ain't got time to be doing free shit. That shit takes fucking forever, and excuse my language, but it takes forever for me to be out here like doing free stuff. No, I'm straight. No, I'm straight. Like I was before, but But anyway, especially with this new camera. If y'all know about the Canon R6, y'all know how expensive that thing is. Y'all go on about your business. Don't even look over here. I'm gonna get back to work. I think 10 minutes have already gone by, right? Yeah, 7 minutes. But I'm gonna continue playing around with this, and I'll jump back on camera once my food get here. All right, so my food came in, y'all, but I also got some packages. You remember how I was telling you guys that my wedding band is getting to the point where, I think I was telling y'all, it's getting to the point where it's no longer fitting? Well, this is my ring. See, pretty. And I bought the fake ring that I'm going to be wearing, oh geez, for the remainder of my pregnancy until I lose the weight, because your girl will be losing the weight. So let me show you guys. I'm gonna put it on, but I'm gonna also have my husband bless it later, because we're not just gonna put no random ring on and he don't bless it. You know, that's my husband. I need him to bless it, because the same way we got married with those rings, we're gonna bless this as if we got married with this. I'm gonna put it on because I don't like walking. I mean, you know, hold on. I don't like having my finger naked unless my ring is getting fixed. But even then, I don't like having it naked. So it's nothing spectacular. This is it. It comes in this box, simple little box, and this is it. I wanted to keep it similar. I didn't want to get no gold or whatnot, but this is it. So my husband said I'm normally like a 7.5 or 7.75, so I got an 8, and I don't think it's coming off. And quite honestly, I kind of feel like how it look. So yeah, I'm gonna secure my ring. I'm probably gonna put it in this box. I'm not gonna see her for a good while, but it's too big for this. Shout out to my boo. And I got this package yesterday, so I'm opening it today. I got a baby food feeder spoon bottle set for my registry. It's a lot of pieces that go in here. So basically, you know, when you want to start introducing your baby to like new flavors, new taste of things, I could put it in here You know, like this is like a pacifier looking thing where you put like mashed, like whether I'm like putting mashed strawberries, like she'll get to taste it through here. But yeah, it's like a little bottle. It's like a little teething thing too. So like if she starts, when she starts teething, it's like a little teether on the end, and then like a bottle spoon feeder thingy. I'll link these in the description if you guys want it. But that's all I've got from Amazon, and then my food came in. So excited for this. So it is scrambled eggs. I like cheese with my scrambled eggs, so I'm probably gonna sprinkle some cheese on here and then heat it up. But yeah, it comes with toast, home fries, scrambled eggs, and bacon. I am so hungry. So I'm gonna heat it up. So if you guys are wondering what my actual career is, I do programmatic marketing for an automotive company, and I have a few accounts on my own. I'll make this quick because I only got like a minute left on this card. But yeah, I manage a few, like probably a little over 20 accounts. And if you guys didn't know, I graduated with my exercise science and health promotions degree, but I've always loved tech. I've always loved coding. I've always loved that field. I feel like I outgrew it, which I don't know how I outgrew it when I wasn't working in it. So when I stopped college like 15 years ago and I decided to go back, I wanted to go into the fitness world. At the time, fitness was good. I ended up getting my degree in exercise science and working in the field, and I don't want to say I hated it, but there is no money in it. So I ended up going back into tech, teaching myself how to do marketing, coding, and all that stuff, and applied to this job and got it. That's how I ended up in this career. I'm gonna finish my food, and I'll get back on camera when I get a new SD card, because this one is full. Bye. I don't know about y'all, but I don't take lunch breaks. I take frequent breaks throughout the day, because I'll start early or I'll start on my actual time and I'll work straight through. The only time I'll take a lunch break is if like I have an appointment and I gotta run somewhere, or like I don't want to pay the extra $15 or DoorDash or Uber Eats and I'm gonna go get me something to eat. But I work straight through today. It's now 4:25. Typically I started early. You'd want to get off early, but you know, I still have stuff to do. But in between, I'm still kind of doing housework. That's why I like love working from home. So I'm doing laundry because your girl ran out of underwear. I have lots and lots of clothes. Obviously, some of them I can no longer fit. You know, I still got to do a lot of laundry, and it's usually a boatload of it because I let it pile up. Like I could do laundry like once a month if needed. Honestly, that's how much stuff I have. So yeah, in between, I just been like doing some like housework. I put bleach in my shower once again. If y'all know anything, please suggest anything that I could use to like get rid of like that mildew mold that be around the showers. Like the tenants that were here prior, like they didn't take care of that shower at all. So like you're basically paying, or like you're trying to like upkeep something that was never upkept. I know a lot of people will be like, oh, that's why they don't rent, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, listen, as of right now, renting is convenient, especially living in Florida. So yeah, not much is going on. It's raining right now. Like we have a storm at the moment brewing. Apparently it's not supposed to hit us, but we'll see. Yeah, so it was nice earlier. Well, it wasn't nice, it was hot as heck. Luckily I ran to go get my mail out of the mailbox, but as soon as I came in and went through my mail and was gonna go back outside to throw away the trash, it started raining. Again, there's not much going on. This is literally a typical day in my life as a 6-month pregnant woman working from home. This is typically what a day would go, like my day would be like most times if I worked from home 100% remotely. It doesn't always happen like that, so I'll give you guys a glimpse one of these days on a get ready with me to go to work so you guys can see that process. But it's usually the same thing that I did this morning, facial, skincare and stuff like that. And then at that point I can kind of show you guys where I put my clothes and how I do my makeup, which is again nothing spectacular, but at least I can give you guys an idea, especially women who are like suffering like maybe low self-esteem. Like, girl, listen, like we are growing human, never feel bad, like things are gonna change and sometimes things don't go back, so you just embrace it. That's all you do is embrace it, and it's beautiful. So don't even feel bad, embrace the new you, and quite honestly, you may even snap back. I do want to clean the bathroom, but I'm not supposed to, like, some of the stuff that I have, I can't smell. That's why, like, when I do bleach in my bathroom, I do the bleach and then I open all the windows and turn the fan on. That way the smell is out by the time I'm ready to go to bed, which I should have did that over the weekend. One thing people tend to forget is take the lint out. Like, never forget to do that. I'm gonna get back on camera later today. I'm off the clock, but I'm still kind of like working through some things. But I'm trying to see what to have for dinner. One of my friends bought me a Cooking for Two cookbook like 2 years ago for my wedding, or for me to get married, because me and my husband trying to figure out what we want to eat. So I'm thinking fish. Speaking of that, I don't know why fish made me think of my prenatals. So, but yeah, I'm thinking fish, something light, because I'm trying to get this baby. What the heck? I'm just dropping every freaking thing. My goodness, let me keep it in. Damn, drop 2. And just so you guys see, it's prenatal. You're not gonna come for me and say I'm taking something else. So I'm thinking fish marinade. I don't know if I'm saying that correctly. I don't know if you guys can see that. I'm thinking that I've never cooked anything from this cookbook, so I think he's gonna go get the fish. We already have scallops. Scallops not even gonna fill us up. We're trying to figure out which type of fish. I'll get back on camera once he comes back home. Alright, so I just got out the shower. There's a freaking spider on the roof of my freaking bathroom. I sprayed it with some Lysol up there fighting for its life. I just got out the shower and just feels nice to be able to get out the shower. I just realized like my face is like really like bumpy. I don't like it. But what I use when I shower is this Aveeno Stress Relief Body Wash. Definitely A1. It really does calm and relaxes me. And if I'm not using Aveeno, I'm using Native. And the smell I have is lavender. Lavender really does help soothe the mind. But I really don't do much when it comes to my face. Again, like there's not much products I could use anyway. I like to go in, I think I showed you guys again, the same products. But instead of the spray I use, the aloe spray, I use this vitamin C booster. And with this, I think it's just 100% pure. You know what? I didn't even check to see if I can even use vitamin E. Okay, so it says a recommended dose of vitamin E in human pregnancy is 22 to 30 milligrams a day. I don't know how much is in here, but I'm assuming it's really small. And then the next one is L-ascorbic acid. So let's see if we can use that. It's considered safe. And then the next one is ferulic acid. It's considered safe. Okay, great. Because I'm like, because at first I seen it just said vitamin C. So when I turned around, I didn't even realize they listed the ingredients in the back. So luckily it is safe to use during pregnancy. I've already researched this product. It's the Plumping Hyaluronic Instant Hydration Gel Cream. So I put this on. It really does hydrate and firms my face. While that dries, I'm gonna go ahead and just put my pajamas on. Alright, so while everything did dry and I put my clothes on, I went ahead and put the Palmer stretch marks on my stomach. I have no stretch I have no stretch marks on my stomach. I know sometimes, I remember coming across an ad or a video on TikTok, and there was a doctor that was saying, you know, you really can't, like there's no lotion or any type of oils that can keep you from getting stretch marks. It can only, I guess, diminish, if you already have it, diminish the way it looks, I guess. It helps improve the appearance of stretch marks. So they always put that on there. But I try to keep my belly as moisturized as I can. I know I have stretch marks on my cheeks, my booty cheeks. But, you know, on one of my cheeks, I have darker stretch marks. That came out of nowhere. So I've been putting, let me tell y'all. So I have been putting this cream on my left butt cheek. That's where the dark stretch marks started appearing, and it really did diminish the way it looked. So they're not as dark. Obviously, if I stretch, like let's say if I'm like, you know, my leg is up and I'm like looking, of course you can see it. But when I first noticed it, they were really dark. Now they're not as dark. So this does work. It does help improve the appearance of how they look. But luckily right now, I don't have no stretch marks. But I don't want to jinx myself because they say sometimes these stretch marks come out of nowhere towards the end of pregnancy or even after. I'm just going to do what I need to do to make sure I don't get it. And they also did say that stretch marks can be genetics. I don't know, we'll see. My mom I don't think I've ever seen my mom's stomach. I ain't never seen my mom's stomach. My mama is very conservative. She does not show skin. You're not gonna see cleavage. You're not gonna see none of that. I'm gonna go ahead and put my watch back on because I have not hit 4,000 steps yet. And that's the goal for this month, is to hit 4,000 steps at least 3 times a week. And then in July, I'm gonna increase it to 5,000, you know, and so on and so forth. So I'm really doing my best to get as much walking as I can. Even if I'm not actually going outside to walk, I'm doing as much movements around the house as I can. Because it's been raining, the weather's been ugly, and it's really hot outside. I am making excuses, I know, but at least I'm moving around the house. If I had a treadmill inside here, it would be awesome. Because this wedding band doesn't like, it's not as tight as my actual wedding band, I'm gonna go ahead and keep it on because it doesn't even feel like it's on. And my chapstick is downstairs. But yeah. Another thing that I actually use on my stomach is this Aveeno Daily Moisturizing Oil Mist. This is bomb as well. I even got my husband on it. But yeah, oh, and another thing I normally use in the morning is this Garnier Skin Active Micellar Cleansing Water. I don't have any more cotton balls, so that's why I didn't use it this morning. Let's go ahead and go downstairs. My husband should be on his way. He got scallops in mai, so we're gonna cook that tonight with some veggies and a little bit of rice. I'm trying to really increase my vegetable intake for sure. Boy, this is your sign to wash all your clothes, fold them, hang them up, and put them away. Don't leave that laundry sitting there. You gotta come bless the new ring.
Oh, this new?
Yeah. It's an 8.
Huh?
It's an 8. Size 8.
That's size 8?
Mm-hmm. And I put the other one in there.
Where'd you get it from?
Amazon.
Oh, okay. That's nice though, actually.
Right?
Yeah. It's still kind of big. If it will it fall off if you? No. Yeah, it's still kind of big. Yeah, so. I hit you no more. I got you this way.
There you go.
Oh, that's nice.
My husband bought some scallops as well as some mai, so we're gonna go ahead and get these things seasoned and prepped. Okay, so I decided to just do a voiceover. So in these videos, you'll see me take the mai out, and then off camera, I cleaned it. However, when I come back on camera, you'll see me patting it dry, because you always want to make sure it's dry before adding the oil. So I use olive oil. And then once I rub the oil all over the fish, I use the seasoning sea salt, black pepper, garlic powder, as well as onion powder to put all over the fish. And I do this on both sides. And then once that's done, I go ahead and put the fish to the side. I like to have my meat sit for a while with the seasoning so that it could really, you know, what's the word for it? It could really take on all the seasonings. That probably don't make sense, but y'all know what I mean. But yeah, that's what's going on in these clips. Alright, so I went ahead and took my gloves off and cleaned the scallops. So now what I'm going to do is get some new gloves and then use the same seasoning, same oil to season the scallops. The only thing I'm going to do different is cook the scallops on my cast iron skillet because the mayas are actually going into the air fryer. I'm not sure if I mentioned that. When exhaustion hits you during pregnancy, it's time to go to bed. So I hope you guys enjoyed this day in the life of working from home. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, if you made it this far, give this video a thumbs up. And I'll catch you guys in the next video. I'm gonna go to bed.